But when they arrest you, do not worry about what to say or how to say it. At that time, you will be given what to say. For it will not be you speaking, but the Spirit of your Father speaking through you. Matthew 10, verse 19 to 20. Demystifying the Holy Spirit. Notice something here. We are now digesting the Holy Spirit in the book of Matthew. And today, the Lord is teaching us that in this life, in every aspect, either in business, either in ministry, either in family, you require and it will be needed to express yourself in either way. You will be required to make a communication. And some of the life communications and expressions through the mouth are before your enemies, your accusers. They live daily to track the errors in your mouth. And you know the greatest test in this life is communication with absolute clarity. Because the word is ensnaring many of us through the tongue. And in many cases, you should find yourself before local councils, or before governors, before Gentiles, before people of authority, in a different aspect. And you notice, even the Bible itself says, you shall live by the words of your mouth. And Jesus said, for a believer, what you speak matters a lot to the world, because you've been pointed out as a pacesetter. You are out there as an ambassador, as a representative of the kingdom of heaven. So the word and the satanic system, they pay keen interest in whatever comes out of your mouth. And Jesus, fully cognizant of that, he told us, you do not need to meditate or even to think forward what you are going to say. For he said, don't worry about what to say or how to say it. For it will not, because at that time you will be given what to say. For it will not be you speaking, but the Spirit of your Father speaking through you. So key to note here is that when the Holy Spirit comes upon you, he equips you with what to say. He equips you with what to say. Isaiah 50 and verse 4. The sovereign Lord has given me a well-instructed tongue. A well-instructed tongue. to know the word that sustains the weary. And if you read Jeremiah 1 and verse 9, then the Lord reached out his hand and touched my mouth, and he said to me, I have put my words into your mouth. See, today I appoint you over the nations and kingdoms, to uproot and to tear down, to destroy and to overthrow and to build and to plant. So, and if you read Ezekiel chapter number 2 and chapter number 3, speaks of how Ezekiel was given the scroll to eat, so that he could get words to go and speak. And Isaiah 6, we see the man of God being atoned of his mouth with a live cord from the altar, to enable him have a speech of the divinity. And if you remember Moses with God at Mount Horeb, God told him, go, I will help you speak. So when the Holy Spirit comes upon us, key number one that is very important is to equip your tongue. 1 Corinthians 2 and verse 14, not 14, verse 13. This is what 1 Corinthians 2 verse 13. This is what we speak, not in words taught us by human wisdom, but in words taught by the Spirit, explaining spiritual realities with Spirit taught words. So when the Holy Spirit comes upon you, the first thing He will address in you is your language, is your speech, is your tongue. Because from that moment, the Holy Spirit has made you an advocate of the kingdom of heaven here in earth. He has made you to be God's spokesperson. So you have to take hold of your tongue. Number 2, how to say it. That's what Jesus said. Don't meditate about what you say or how to say it, because at that time it is the Holy Spirit who is speaking through you. So number 2 is how to speak it. When the Holy Spirit comes upon you, you will notice He trains you how to speak for God. Many people are trying to copy other men of God, even in vocals, even in terms of utterances, even in terms of tongues, even in terms of praying. No, the Holy Spirit is the one who teaches you how to do it. And you might notice your way of expression may differ very much from what is already accepted as the standard way of speaking, because Holy Spirit is the one who is with, He is the one who is with how to do it, and if there is a major problem in this area is how do you do it? You try to go to school for theology to be taught how to do it. You try to be in a church under a certain man of God to teach you how to do it. But the Holy Spirit is the one who have how to do it. That's why He is telling Moses, I will be with you. I will tell you what to say, and I will teach you how to say it. And this is very, very amazing. So that we come out of copy and pasting, counterfeitism, fake expressions. The Holy Spirit is one who speaks through you. How did this Holy Spirit come upon them? Simply is the appointing authority, spiritual authority, spiritual cover. This is Jesus who is telling them. For you to receive this Holy Spirit, you must be under the authority of Jesus, or an appointee of Jesus Christ. So when you are under a spiritual authority, under a spiritual cover, this Spirit you are going to receive for ministration and for expressions and communication.